In the words of Peter Griffin from Family Guy, let me talk about what really grinds my gears. Now, what really grinds my gears is when you have people out there who preach just for the sake of hearing themselves talk. But in reality, they're not about that life that they preach about. You have folks out here that might preach out the Bible. They'll put up Bible verses. They'll talk about brotherhood, unity, etc., etc. But in reality, they're not about that lifestyle. See, people who are like that, there's something mentally wrong with them. They're sick in the head, and they love to manipulate others who can't think for themselves, or people who don't have the or refuse to have the mental capacity to think for themselves. They also love to preach that to people who are just a bunch of yes men and yes women that want to save face with those type of folks. Now, before we go on, since I talked about and mentioned Bible verses, preaching and whatnot, yes, I believe in God. What I don't believe in is making a mockery of God or any higher power, any religion that anybody believes in or follows. I don't do that. I don't make no mockery of that at all. I respect all religions, just as long as you have people that's about their lifestyle that they're trying to preach. Or if their pastor's saying they're called by God, if they're all about that life, I'm cool with it, just as long as they're serious about it. It's the same with the concepts of brotherhood. A lot of folks will throw the word brotherhood around like it's nothing. But in reality, a lot of them could be the biggest snakes in the grass. Talk about brotherhood this or brotherhood that, but in reality, they pick and choose who they deal with versus spreading that same brotherhood to everybody else and being fair about it. So, long story short, what I'm saying is this. If you are the type of person who's not about that life, or how we say down in the South, if you ain't about that life, you don't need to be preaching no type of lifestyle to anybody, especially if you don't practice what you preach. That's just my thoughts. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying.